So if you're a med spa or a wellness center, I want to show you the exact system. We're helping our clients to get a predictable patient flow that is in-house, so there's no more marketing agencies, no more extra effort, and there's little to no management because it's a pre-built AI infrastructure that requires maybe a few hours of work every single week, which most things do. But once it's implemented, it basically runs automatically and it's copied off the top 1% of the industry, so you know that it works. Now, if you're tired of marketing agencies dealing with low quality leads and having inconsistent months and also running tired promos just for prospects to no show, then this is killing your clinic, and I'll show you how. You're sacrificing operation quality just to manually call new leads. You're being a slave to the patient acquisition process, and you're releasing control of your business to an average or minimal result agency. But I get it. You're not actually alone. Victoria from Aurora Aesthetics was just like this. She relied heavily on selling low ticket treatments. She had no ability to track results at all, and she was booking max 15 treatments per month. And better yet, 90% of clinics are this exact same way. They lose control of the one thing that was supposed to set them free just to land maybe 10 to 15 consultations per month and overpay for a marketing agency and get tied into long contracts. And they end up in an endless cycle of seeing what works versus what doesn't, and they never end up scaling. Now, I don't want you to end up like this and have you fail, so I want to show you the ropes. What we do is kind of like bubble wrap, and I know you loved popping that as a kid because I know I did. Now, instead of dealing with the destruction of price shoppers and marketing agencies that you would get if you didn't wrap your clinic in bubble wrap, we build and implement a protective AI growth patient flow system to ensure that you can consistently convert over 75% of consultations, you attract high ticket procedures, you build a loyal, reoccurring customer base, and you get to take back control and scale. We improve your entire patient acquisition system from your offer to high ticket procedure, so you can always be waking up in the morning to pre-sold book consultations. Now, these are the clinic's largest expenses. Number one is the cost of marketing, and it's the cheapest cost, but most clinics think that it's the most expensive. The only one that, if done right, it can actually have an ROI. And most of the time, it's completely done wrong because you're working with marketing agencies, contractors who don't know your business as well as you do. Now, here's an example. If you can invest into ads or an agency, ads might cost you $1,000 per month and an agency might cost you $2,000 per month. That's only $3,000. And if you own your system, that's even cheaper. You don't have to pay a marketing agency. You're only investing in ads, about $1,000 per month. Now, number two is the cost of effort. How much money you're losing based off how many hours you're committing to low ROI activities. So if we value your time at a modest $100 per hour, which is most likely, it's probably more than that, and you spend 15 hours per week on marketing and doing manual work, calling leads, things that are not moving the needle forward, that's $6,000 per month just in wasted time. Now, the most expensive thing is the cost of lost leads. This is the value of leads you're losing because of slow speed to lead, bad follow-up, lack of trust, and a bad sales process. So if you get 100 leads and 30 appointments, let's say you're converting at a 30% lead to booking rate, that's 70 missed leads. If your average procedure value is only $1,000, then that's $70,000 per month in missed revenue. So just think, if you can convert just a few more leads, how much money you could be making. Now, this is the system that we use to help from getting you from your bottom 99%, the current state that you're at, to the top 1%. We go in and we help you create a premium offer packaging where we're going to be focused on getting it in the treatment positioning. Instead of focusing on the technical terms and all the menu-like offer, we transform and create a transformation package. You don't want to be attracting low ticket clients. You want to get people who actually value your services, who look at you as the authoritative figure and get wrapped into your ecosystem. Now, most clinics have a menu-like offer where they're just offering Botox, filler, microneedling, even PRP if you're a wellness center, just all these technical terms, which brings in low-ticket clients and they have very thin margins. When we go in and create your offer, we implement a bonus stack that we're going to have the core offer, the core transformation offer, and it's going to be fed by multiple different accelerators. I'm going to go into that in just a few minutes here, but I want to go into that this industry is led by creators and differentiators. And what I mean by that is that people who do different things and those who are willing to create. The thing is, most clinics lack the skill to acquire affordable attention, which is leads. It's really expensive. Competition is at an all-time high. And a lot of times they have a misguided online presence. So they're posting content, they're running ads just in the wrong ways. The way we do this is we're going to create authority-driven UGC AI creatives. And we also get into human UGC creatives as well. And we have an ads framework that is working across 30 different live campaigns at the moment, and we implement this exact campaign process into your clinic. We also have a consult setting process that allows you to follow up within minutes with an AI appointment setter that's going to call leads, follow up with them, and book them onto a consultation and pre-sell them so that you're only getting on to a consultation with people that are qualified. And now, most clinics have an unleveraged follow-up process where they might have a receptionist or they're doing things themselves. Their speed to lead is basically non-existent, and they have no qualification or segmentation process, so they don't know what a quality lead looks like. Now, for sales optimization, most clinics have a low closing rate, they're dealing with no-shows, and they have no predictability. One month, they might close a lot of treatments, another month, they might only close a few. So we have an AI sales coach and an AI treatment workflow, which allows all these people, once they book in, all these prospects, once they book in, they get a sequence of automations that is going to increase their desire, decrease the fear of them actually showing up, and make it super simple. We also give you access to our sales frameworks and our trainings that allow you to close over 75% of all consultations. Now, this is the exact process that's going to allow you to acquire predictable leads, predictable consultations, clients, and then retain these clients to build a loyal customer base. Now, here's our 4-step process on how it works. So we create the transformation offer with our offer intelligence engine. And then from there, once we create your transformation offer, we then use our authority ads to generate leads with our demand engine. And then we book pre-sold consultations 24/7 with AI. And then the last stage, get you predictable sales with a sales process and frameworks that allow you to retain clients on the back end. Now, step 1 is create your transformation offer. So this is what I mentioned before. People are not going to buy the treatment, they are going to buy the outcome. So instead of selling all the ingredients like Botox, filler, microneedling, all these different ingredients, you need to package this all together into an age reversal protocol, 24 weeks, a full transformation. When you're focusing on the outcome, people are going to be more likely to buy and also spend a lot more money. Now, these are some of the promos that we're running for some of our clients. As you can see, the Youth Lock promo, Summer Reset Package, Sun-Kissed Smooth Legs, and Red Carpet Ready. As you can see, it's a lot more appealing than just Botox, filler, and microneedling. You're getting people into a process, into a transformation. Now, this is the premium offer framework. So as I mentioned, that was the core transformation offer. That's going to drive about 70 to 80% of the results. But we also have a bonus stack that I was mentioning. We have accelerators that are going to support this. And this is just basically bonuses that are going to support recovery and results so people can get better results and in turn give you better case studies, give you better testimonials, and you get better results. It's an internal flywheel in your clinic. Now, also, you want to be selling at-home regimens. So this is just product upsells that can be used at home that you put in the lobby that people could see as they're exiting or as they're entering. Photo protocol are super, super important. This is going to be progress reviews so that you could hold people accountable for taking pictures of themselves and you can see the before and afters and you can post it. And memberships, these are going to increase lifetime value with priority scheduling. People want access to that status, give them discounted prices, etc. So this entire premium offer framework is going to support that 70 to 80% of the results that the core transformation offer is going to produce. So marketing agencies create cookie cutter offers for their clients for simplicity and scalability. You're restricted and classified as another clinic, and you have much more control of running it in-house with a winning system. Step number 2 is the demand engine. We're not going to just run ads for you. We're going to become your in-house team. We're going to get you consistent premium patients, and we only get paid if you get paid. So we're in this together, and we help you build your dream premium clinic. So this is exactly how it works. These are the authority-driven UGC ads that I was mentioning before that are going to be focused on that core transformation package. And you get to reach people at scale through meta ads. And what we also do is we take these ads and we give them to you so you could post them on your social media and you could reach people at scale and create this ecosystem where someone comes onto your website in your ad. If they leave, then they're going to see your ad once again. If not, they're going to see your content organically and they're going to convert through your website, and you're just going to be able to reach people through so many different levels and own attention for yourself and start booking high value consultations. Now, why authority plus trust driven ads? Why are these appointments? Because they get to lead with value and education versus the price. You get to build the know, the desire, and the trust to attract valuable patients. And these are creatives that get patients to think in results instead of just getting to think in price. Step number 3 is the consult flow engine. You get to book predictable consults in a more difficult way. So booking predictable consultations nowadays is one of the most difficult things to do, because more competition means more promises are being sought out to people. The promises and competition, that means the more options people have, and the market becomes jaded, and you start to speak to price shoppers and tire kickers instead of people who actually value your services and who want to buy from you. Now, this is what the average system looks like, consult flow system, consultation booking process looks like for the average bottom 99% of clinics. Now I'm going to move my face a little bit here. So they opt in, a leader going to opt in, they're going to submit their information through ads, a website, or content, and then they get the contact stage, but the staff is pretty busy, it's a pretty busy day, and they only reach out within 72 hours. 24 to 72 hours, whatever it is, somewhere around there. And then, of course, because it's so late, the lead has a very busy schedule and forgets even opting into the ad and doesn't even answer after multiple attempts. So they then get forgotten or added to a cold lead list. From there, they just get lost and they get forgotten about. No adjustment is done to the process, and the loop just continues to repeat itself. Now, we make booking consultations as easy, predictable, and scalable as possible. So this is the entire consult flow system. I know it looks a little bit complicated, but it's super, super simple. So as you can see, from any single inquiry source, we take all these prospects and we funnel them to our instant response engine, where a call attempt is going to be made with an AI assistant that is going to sound human. It's going to be prompted off your clinic, and it knows every single thing to do. It knows your ICP, knows what a quality lead looks like, knows how to financially qualify people, and it knows how to consistently follow up with them. Not only is it going to try to call with them, it's also going to send them an email, and it's going to send them information on the offer and on the treatment and an SMS to welcome them and to get them to book their consultation. If it can connect with them, great, then it's going to book in their treatment consultation call. If not, then that's perfectly fine. Then they're just going to send them a voicemail and also a follow-up text. If they receive a response, great, then it's going to call them back, schedule the consultation, and book them onto the treatment consultation call. If not, then it's going to send them an urgency email. It's going to get a response out of them. If it gets a response, it's going to call them back, and it's going to book them onto a treatment consultation call. If not, it's going to provide them with an alternative treatment alert. So let's say they booked in for, or they opted in for Botox. If they don't answer to the urgency email that tries to get them to book their consultation, then they're going to offer microneedling, something that's an alternative because they're kind of hesitant with wanting to book their consultation for Botox. Now, this is the qualification process that this AI looks into. The qualification status are ready to book, considering options, budget concerns, and wrong timing. And no matter what happens, it's going to send them through this entire sequence to make sure that we're not letting these leads go to waste. So let's say they have budget concerns. Okay, then we implement financing. We give them to a financing consultation, and you could track all these things. You get to see this in the CRM that we provide you with. Once they're booked into, let's say, a financing consultation, you get to see, okay, well, the financing options were sent. We're following up with them. They're at this stage, and this is the amount of this is what they can afford. This is how much money they're making. And let's say it's the wrong timing. Well, we send them to a cold lead database where they get a long-term value sequence. They get nurturing emails. So they're basically getting indoctrinated into your process, and they build trust no matter what, even if they're not ready. So as you can see, this entire process is built to convert leads at scale without you having to do anything. Now, the most important thing in your setting process is speed to lead. And it's very difficult when, you're a clinic who's super busy, or a clinic owner who has to deal with so many things. And this is why most clinics have a slow speed to lead, because you can only reach out so fast when you're performing treatments yourself, you're managing a team, and you're trying to scale. So we want to take this stress off you with AI. And this is our AI sales agent. It's 100% done for you. It is based off, like I said, based off your clinic, and it has the patient qualification processes that you use in your day-to-day. It gives out short-term reminders, automatic follow-ups, and long-term nurture sequences like I just showed you in the consult setting process, the entire sequence. Now, I'm going to play a little bit of a demo here, and you can see exactly how it sounds.
Hello, this is Abby from Miami Aesthetics. I just got your info for our Botox consultation. Can I ask you a few questions before I book you in?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Great, let's start with a quick question. What areas are you looking to target with Botox? For example, forehead lines, crow's feet, or something else?
Yeah, I'm kind of looking to get rid of my forehead lines and just get that youthful look that I had a few years ago. So as you can see, it sounds basically human. It's calm. It's understanding. It doesn't answer too fast, so it doesn't sound like AI. Again, we could prop this off your voice, off any voice you like, and we don't send this out until you are going to verify it. Now, we leverage this army of AI sales agents to pre-qualify, educate, and book consultations for marginal costs, so you don't have to spend hours calling leads. You can focus on fulfilling a premium consultation instead of booking leads. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars on a human sales rep, and you don't have to waste time with price shoppers or unqualified consultations. Now, this is exactly how it works. So you enter your company info in a form that we give you during the onboarding process. We custom build your AI assistant that even works in text messages, and then from there, it is prompted off your clinic data, so it knows exactly what to do, how to do it, and where to book the consultations. Now, step number 4, and the last step, is the sales optimization stage. We want to make sure leads actually show up and that you can close at a high rate at scale. And we do that through these 3 simple processes. We increase commitment, decrease the fear, and increase the desire to show. So increased commitment is at the ad level, they input their info. So that's a little bit of friction to get them to commit, is to enter their information. We get them to claim it through an SMS, so send them an automatic text as soon as they opt in. We get them to claim it through SMS. We also get them to provide a consultation deposit so that they're actually committing to showing up, and we give them clinic directions, give them even pictures to the clinic so that they can easily show up and there's no excuses. Now, to decrease the fear of them showing up, we provide them with staff and client images right off the bat, even during the acquisition process. So during the ads, in the content, everything, so that through every single stage, they're building trust. They're seeing that, okay, this is a trustworthy clinic that I don't have to be fearful when I go in and when I do my own treatments. And we also just are feeding them case studies, not only when they opt in, but again, at the acquisition level, during ads and content. Case studies are going to be your best form of leverage because they're unique to your clinic and they build so much trust and so much value. And you want to do interviews before and afters and all these things. You just want to post them as much as possible, put them on your website, put them on your landing page. Now, for the mini VSL methods, there's something unique that we use to our process at Axolite.io. It's basically once someone opts in to a certain treatment, well, it's going to send them a mini VSL, which is you. During the onboarding process, we give you a script, we give you a framework to follow. You just sit in front of a camera one time and you film a mini VSL, an introduction to your clinic, who you are, what your experience is, and what to expect during the consultation, and basically just allowing these individuals, once they opt in, to decrease the fear, and it builds just so much more trust. And it's a small thing that we do that helps out a lot. Now, to increase the desire to actually show up, well, this lies at the offer creation stage. It relies on the console positioning and the offer positioning. Now, the console positioning is a creative process in which we name the consultation. So instead of just having, Botox consultation, no, we have something like a glow strategy session, something that is unique, something that is creative, something that entices them to show up. Same thing with the offer positioning. Like I mentioned before, like I showed you during the ads that we're running, the Youth Lock promo, the sun-kissed smooth legs. That's intriguing. That sounds intriguing. That sounds interesting for them to want to actually show up. We also provide them with a free treatment, so like obviously people love free things to increase the desire to show up. We also have a pre-consult workflow and a short intro once they actually opt in automatically. Now, you're probably pretty good at closing consultations, but have a hard time doing it at scale or training your team to do so. Now, these are all the assets we provide you with so that you can close consultations at scale. So we have an in-clinic sales process that you can follow, the perfect consultation that allows you to just basically follow it step by step, an AI sales coach that you can use, but also you can send out to your team so that they can role play with them and kind of handle objections before they actually get onto a consultation with a real prospect. And we also have one-on-one sales calls, one-on-one coaching calls with our team every single week so that you could basically dial in your entire process. If you want to get on yourself, or if you want to get one of your team members to get in, whatever it is, we help you at every single stage, from giving you the frameworks, the scripts, from giving you something that you can use, you can role play yourself, to getting that one-on-one personal coaching from us and our team. Now, these are your options. You could do it yourself, which is very slow, it's difficult, and you usually get poor results. You can go with an agency. It's expensive, it's inconsistent, it's poor communication, and this is an agency right here. They have so many different clients, so they're basically giving you like 1% of their brain power, because they can just handle so many people all at once, right? They're not superhuman. Or you can use our Aesthetic OS infrastructure, which is very fast. Most of our clients start to get results within a week. It's little to no extra effort that you're already doing now. It's licensed growth, so it works in your business. Whether you decide to work with us or not after the 90-day program, you still get to keep the system for the rest of your life, and it's pretty inexpensive compared to an agency or even doing it yourself. Now, these are some of the bonuses if you get to work with us. So number one is a content day. Once you become a client, my team and I will personally fly out to your city at our own expense. So we're going to pay for everything for a full day of high quality content production and ad creation. So we could set you up on the right foot so you don't have to worry about how do I create the right ads? How do I create the right content? We're going to give you that solid foundation so you know exactly where to go moving forward. We give you, number two, a free system optimization for 90 days. So our team of experts are going to manage the entire system for you, from running the ads, optimizing, and scaling the campaigns. Number three is a done-for-you implementation. So you're going to be part of the last group to get the system implemented into your clinic for you. So every single step, so like I mentioned, the offer creation, the demand engine, the consult, the sales optimization, all that is going to get implemented into your clinic, all done for you. And number four, you get to license our entire system for you. So you get to use it as your own ongoing growth engine, just a scalable system you fully own and you can reuse to generate patients whenever you want, even if our 90-day program expires. So how do we guarantee results? Well, we guarantee 25 patients in 90 days. If not, we're going to refund you for what we missed, and we're going to start working for free moving forward. Now, how much does it cost? Well, it's kind of like getting a treatment. I can't give you a price without knowing if you want your lips or your face done. Now, what do some of our clients, Victoria, Holly, and Eva, all have in common? Well, they were always super busy. They couldn't afford a team or new devices, and they relied heavily on marketing agencies. Now, there's people out there that would do this for $10,000 to $15,000. But price aside, if you could do this, would you? I'm sure you're wondering, but how long until I see results? And it's pretty fast. Most of our patients and our partners see results. Sorry, not patients. Most of our partners on our clinics see results within their first week, but our program is 3 months, 90 days, and we do that for consistency because it takes time to set some things up, and we want to get you to your promise. Because at the end of the day, we're not here to just get you 25 patients. We're here to get you to your dream outcome and to get you to your revenue goals so you can have freedom, scalability, and balance and predictability for the rest of your life. Now, this isn't just a short-term relationship. This is a long-term relationship, and we need that 90 days to ensure we can get you off on the right foot. Now, where are these leads coming from? So like I mentioned, we are using authority-driven ads to attract quality treatment package leads, so there's no more guesswork and you have full control. Now, if you're looking to scale your med spa or wellness center, book a call below and I'll give you a roadmap to adding an extra $10,000 to $15,000 in treatments per month for free. So I'm going to give you an exact step-by-step process on how you could do this and implement something like this into your clinic for free. And it's an entire roadmap, and you can kind of run off the call. It's not a sales call. You can leave your credit card in the freezer or at home, whatever you want, because I want to give you this value for free. Now, these are the next steps. Once you book that call, just wait for the email containing your call confirmation. It may take up to 24 hours due to high demand, and just click yes to confirm it. Worst case, you run away with all our system, our processes, our scripts, and you get to learn how to get more patients never to be seen again. Best case, we get on that call and you see how we can build, implement, and manage your own patient flow system to get you a minimum of 25 more consultations per month. Again, if we don't generate results in 90 days, we refund partially and work for free until we do. But there is a catch. We can only take on 3 more partners because we need to focus on getting current clinic results, especially as we just started 2026. We're really focused on getting our current partners great results. Now, if you're ready to start growing really fast, then go below this video and book your free strategy call right now.